Hi, Mason. Hi, Theo. Hello, everybody. It's Nana. Today, I thought I'd read this book called Gorilla by Anthony Browne. Browne. Hey, I've read his stuff before. Hmm. Gorilla. A Little Mammoth book. Hannah loved gorillas. She read books about gorillas. She watched gorillas on the television. And she drew pictures of gorillas. But she had never seen a real gorilla. Her father didn't have time to take her to see one at the zoo. He didn't have time for anything. Yeah, wow, that's a good picture of a gorilla. He went to work every day before Hannah went to school, and in the evening he worked at home. When Anna asked him a question, he would say, "Not now, I'm busy. Maybe tomorrow." That's a bit hard when Dad's working all the time. But the next day, he was always busy. He was always too busy. Not now, maybe at the weekend. But at the weekend, he was always too tired. They never did anything together. She's watching television in the dark, isn't she? And the only light is from the television. What's on the wallpaper? A picture of Africa and what looks like animals. Oh, but where there's light, it's butterflies and mushrooms. Look. That's interesting. Maybe that's a bit like her thoughts. The night before her birthday, Hannah went to bed tingling with excitement. She had asked her father for a gorilla. In the middle of the night, Hannah woke up with a very small parcel at the foot of her bed. It was a gorilla, but it was just a toy. Hannah threw the gorilla into the corner with her other toys and went back to sleep. In the night, something amazing happened. There she's thrown him in the corner with the other toys. It's a silverback. That's a male gorilla, isn't it? It's a boy gorilla. Hannah was frightened, Don't be frightened, Hannah, said the gorilla. I won't hurt you. I just wondered if you'd like to go to the zoo. The gorilla had such a nice smile. Hannah wasn't afraid. I'd love to. No, he does have a nice smile. They both crept downstairs, but Hannah put on her coat. The gorilla put on her father's hat and coat. A perfect fit, she whispered. They opened the front door and went outside. Come on then, Hannah, said the gorilla, and he gently lifted her up, and they were off, swinging through the trees towards the zoo. How exciting! Wow! What a birthday! Look at, is that a cat? Yeah, wow, he looks very strong. She looks safe. When they arrived at the zoo, it was closed and there was a high wall around. Never mind, said the gorilla, up and over. They went straight to the primates. Hannah was so thrilled. So many gorillas. Wow. So many gorillas. The gorilla took Hannah to see the orangutan and the chimpanzee. Oh. She thought they were lovely, but sad. They do look very sad. Stuck behind those bars. What would you like to do now? The gorilla asked. I'd love to go to the cinema, said Hannah. So they did. They're buying a ticket. It's Super Gorilla. Up and away. Afterwards, they walked down the street together. That was wonderful, said Hannah, but I'm hungry now. Okay, said the gorilla. We'll eat. He's got a banana. She's got cake and ice cream and jelly. Wow, look. Yum, yum, yum. I've got a dog down here on the floor. Ah! Dodge. Ah! He's moved it. Time for home, asked the gorilla. Oh, time for home? Hannah nodded, a bit sleepy. They danced on the lawn. Oh, Hannah had never been so happy. Look, the other's dancing. She's standing on his feet. That's my dog. She'd never been so happy. I've got a talking dog. You'd better go now, Hannah, said the gorilla. See you tomorrow. Really? Said Hannah. The gorilla nodded and smiled. The next morning, Hannah woke up and saw only the toy gorilla. She smiled. No. My hair doesn't look like that when I wake up. Hannah rushed downstairs to tell her father what had happened. She's so fast we only see her nightie. Happy birthday, love, he said. Do you want to go to the zoo? Hannah looked at him. She was very happy. The end. Wow. Well, that was a nice story. It is very hard when you got to earn the money so that you can live in the house and buy the food but that was nice. What a great birthday. Huh? Look. That looks like King Kong. That looks like there is a monkey on the top of there and there's planes flying around. When you guys get big, you can watch the movie King Kong. Anyway, love you heaps. Miss you lots. Kisses from Nana.